Let's turn this on. Ooh, that's very bright. That works though. All right, let's set this up. Let's make sure this is working. Video is working. Is sound working? All right, sound's working. I'll wait and see if anybody pops in and then get started. And meanwhile, I'll crack a beer. Ugh. I'm going to be playing with the laser today. Again. This time with glass. See if I can etch some glass. I don't remember the settings, but I imagine it's going to be something similar to what I did yesterday. We'll see what happens. And then we'll give away something that we make. So, anybody watching in the future, hello, Makers Murphy. I'm going to be doing it live today and just see where we go. Do I need it that look better? Hey, there's some people watching. Hello, hello. Gonna be working on the laser today. Just messing with the light settings here. I think the brighter one is probably better. Probably somewhere around there. What's up, Lucas? Welcome to the channel. So I'm gonna play with the laser today. Kind of see what happens. I'm gonna give something away. If I can get the settings to work on glass. It's been a while since I've worked with glass on the laser. It's going to be a bit of an experiment. Just kind of see what happens here. Where did I put that piece of glass? I don't know what I did with it. Right, I will find it. Hey, what's up, Brownie? Brownie the Elf. Welcome to the channel. Playing with the laser today. If I can find the piece that I was going to work with. Oh, there it is. Found it. Should I do a test run? Like, I don't know that I necessarily need to do an entire test piece, but I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to work with one of the designs that my daughter made and just keep increasing the power until it etches properly. And then put it on the glass. Never seen your videos. Well, welcome, Lucas. I'm glad you're here. Feel free to like, subscribe, take a look at the other videos I have. I do mostly lives, but I do have quite a few videos out there. I'll be putting out some more this year. Just kind of as I figure some stuff out, learn some things, and make it all happen. But I like to do I really like the live videos because, I can kind of pull whoever's watching and kind of troubleshoot some things, come up with ideas, things like that, and I do a lot of giveaways. So if you stick with me today, we'll be giving some stuff away, and as we're learning and making things. All right, so let me get the laser fired up here. So the first thing we're going to etch today, hopefully will be, oh, what the heck did I get on my shoe? Ah, big old chunk of wood. Is this jar right here I got from Dollar Store. It's kind of got like it's not clear glass. It's almost got, it's hard to see on camera, I'm sure. But it's got like a color to it, almost like a rainbow color. Almost like it's got oil in it. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this. See what happens on the laser. So I think I can set this up much like I did yesterday. Bear with me just a moment. All right. So I'm going to take a couple measurements here. This is going to be 90 millimeters by 80 millimeters, starting at 15. 90 by 15 to 80. 90 by 15 to 80. All right, let's set up the base file here and see what happens. Oh, I've got the base file set up. We'll delete that for now. So don't want that in red. I want that in black. And we're going to go width of 80, height of 90. And we're going to put that right in the corner here. Okay. So that sets up my area that I can engrave. And we're going to oh my God, what file is it? I think it is, oh boy, dog tags. D maybe? Hold on, I gotta find the right file. It's not that one. Dog tag C. It's not that one. Let's try dog tags. It's not that one. God, what file was it? I'm sorry, y'all. This, no, that's not it. Maybe it's the old dog tags. Nope, that's not it. Shoot, what did I do with it? So I've got this file my daughter created. Some really cool really cool characters. I meant to save them. Oops. I meant to save them. Hello? Holy crap. Is that Bella? Hey, welcome. Oh, sorry.
Sorry if I interrupted.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I'm doing a YouTube live.
That's awesome.
Yeah. The kids got me the ring light for Christmas.
How do you like it?
So far, so good.
Nice.
It's better than having the overhead lights. Yeah.
Straight inside?
Yeah, I think she's in the bedroom. She's like folding laundry or something.
That's cool. I'm just scared of it.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So a friend of our family just stopped by randomly and said hello. Sorry about that, guys. I got to figure out where. Okay. Oh. Let's no, it's not that. Let's import something. I know it's here somewhere. I just don't remember where it's at. Coasters, dog tags, plaques. Oh, I don't remember what it is. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and, because I don't remember. Don't remember what the file is. No, that's not it. So, instead of like going through every file I have, hey, welcome back, Lucas. Well, Lucas, since you're the only one on here, what's something cool that I could try to engrave on this glass jar? This is going to be a test run, so it may not come out very well. I also have another glass I can try it on. Let's see what happens here. Since nobody's on, I guess I'll keep trying to find the right file. Was it band cards? Ah, I found it. Sweet. All right, I found the file. Okay, so I found the file. It's got these various characters here that my daughter created. I just don't know which one. I like the frog. I think he's kind of cool. Maybe one of the mushroom guys. What do you think? What should I do? Oh, hey, there's more people. Hey, what's up, Keith? All right, Keith, make a choice. Since you're the only person that's still here, and that I know, I'm going to try doing a different engraving today. Yesterday I did that coffee mug. Today it's a little like, almost like a mason jar, but it's square. Kind of pearlescent. So, trying to figure out exactly which character to engrave on it, to try to engrave anyway. Let me see if I can move this a little bit closer. Oh. All right, I'm going to see what that looks like. I wish I knew how to share. Okay, it looks like I can do it this way. So, I've got this mushroom dude with a frog on his head that my daughter created. I've got mushroom dude on a log. I've got dinosaur like a brontosaurus, and then I've got frogman with a, I guess, a pool floaty. So which one should I try to engrave on this glass? Or maybe I can do one of each on each side. We'll see. Tell me what you think would look best. The frog. Okay. The shroom. All right, I got one for frog and one for shroom. Yeah, I'll try one on one side and one on the other. And then if I'm successful, I will give it away. Shroom on the log. Okay. Shroom on the log. Frog. Yeah, these are designs my daughter came up with. Shroom on the log. Okay. Let's see what happens here. So, I gotta clean this up a bit though, because I don't like that. No, that's cool. That's all filled. All right, let's rotate that. That's the right direction. I'm gonna shrink it down a bit. Put it inside of here. Okay, let's center that vertically. Oh shoot. Okay, that didn't work because it wasn't all grouped. Let's group that. Okay, now it should work. All right, it's centered. Let me frame it and see what happens when I go to engrave it. I'm going to try a setting of, we'll say 60 millimeters per minute. Let's go ahead. Oh, shoot. There goes the camera. Oh, there we go. Now we can see. All right. So we'll see what happens here. See what happens here. And hopefully this works without cracking the glass. I've let it acclimate to the temperature. See what happens. I've got that for 60 and 50% power. That should be all right. If not, I'll make an adjustment. Let's frame it. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to figure out how high I need to put this. Okay. Let's see how high that is right now. That is way off. So we're going to go down about, let's say 15 millimeters and see if that works. We'll go 14. Just don't want to go too far, and then it ends up hitting and cracking it. Ooh, yeah, see, that's touching. So I need to go about 10 millimeters. And I'm glad I didn't go 15. Ooh, geez. Let's try 10 millimeters. See how that works. Ten is perfect. Okay. So 10 millimeters it is. 10 millimeters it is. So now that I have that, I'll home that. And then I'll frame it and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's going to work. So we'll see what happens here. Let me check the camera. Camera's good. Just a little bit. I do have the lid on. I don't think it's going to matter. Yeah, the lid being on shouldn't matter. Let's see what happens here. I haven't done glass in a while, so I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work out. But we'll try it out. I have the laser head down. And let's go. Hopefully it doesn't crack the glass. One shape to do with when similar, not likely. Intend to continue. Show me. Oh, hold on a second. There's a duplicate somewhere. I think it's the outline. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's why it looked like the way it did. Okay, that makes sense. Let's see if it works. Is it making a mark? It is making a mark. Hopefully it doesn't crack it. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go check on my visitor real quick. All right, guys, I'm back. Oh, no gas expansion. Oh, yeah, gas. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. Well, I didn't even think about that. See if that would work. It's working so far. My measurements were a little bit off, but that seems to be the case anyway. But it's working. I got to come up with some like sayings for these characters. Yeah, well, with the CO2, like it definitely generates heat. I didn't even think about taking the cap off the jar because of the heat. That's okay. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. It's cold here, guys. It's really cold. It's probably just above freezing where I'm at right now. That's too cold for me. I grew up in the Northeast. I should be acclimated to the cold, but I've lived in the South for so long. I just can't do it. It gets below 35 degrees and I'm dying. I think I accidentally chose some good settings. Looks like it's working pretty well. 66. Holy crap. I know my wife loves it when it gets below like 40 degrees. We open up the we have a door from our bedroom outside, and it's a storm door with a pull down screen. So we keep that screen open during the winter and open up the back door, and man, it's cold when I wake up in the morning. That's for sure. But I mean, if I could install a walk-in freezer in our bedroom, she'd be happy. So I'm going to do the mushroom on one side. I'll do the frog on the other side. And then I'll send it your way. Since you're the only one still on here, Keith. I don't know if I've sent you anything in the past. If not, shoot me your mailing address, because I got stuff I got to send out tomorrow anyway. Yeah, my wife runs Real Hut too. So do I guess. The first pumpkin. Okay. I thought I had sent you something. All right. So let's flip this over and try the. Let's see how that worked. Seemed to work pretty good. Hopefully that shows up on camera. Just kind of wiping off some of the dust. Again, it's a design my daughter came up with. I've been asking her to create some more cartoony creatures for me. I'm going to take a lid off this one. And she just kind of refuses to do it. I told her I'd pay her. Pay her for her designs. All right, let's see. Let's go with the next one, which is the frog. Rotate that. And then shrink it down a little bit. Put that together in a group. Oh, shoot. Oh, I need to undo that. I missed part of the other thing since it was ungrouped. Let's group that. Then move it. There we go. Let's throw Mr. Frog in there. And center it. Oh, shit. Thought I had grouped it. I guess I did not. There we go. Anybody here watch Stranger Things last night, the finale? I was unimpressed. All right, let's start that. Let's see what happens. It was okay, but it wasn't what I hoped it to be. Half the day fixing your drill press. Ooh, what's wrong with the drill press? I gotta get my my pressure washer fixed. I have given up on trying to fix it myself, so I'm gonna pay somebody to do it. Ugh. Hopefully get that damn thing fixed, because I need to pressure wash the side of my house. Got a couple HOA notices. Pull is slipping and table nut square. Oh, okay. So did you replace the belt for it? Speaking of table not being square, I need to check mine. I'm going to be using that here in just a little bit. I got to make a set of candle holders. I just got an order right before I came on live. I want to get that order out tomorrow, if I can. Set screw. Oh, set screw. Okay, yeah, I can see that. So it seems like I accidentally. Hey, what's up, Small Woodlot? Didn't watch Stranger Things, but saw Stranger Things personally in public. Yeah, I can only imagine what you've seen. So my wife and I, right before we got married, we went to Times Square. Went to New York City with her family, her mother, her sister, and her nephew. And we went to Times Square. This was June. We saw some weird stuff, and we were there for when the Olympic torch came through into Times Square for the Olympics that year. Make candle holders. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, Keith. So I don't know. Remember if I mentioned that yesterday on your live, but the pieces that you had cut out, like if all else fails, turn it into candle holders. I mean, especially if you're going to try to sell something, and if it's a unique shape or whatever, like that stuff sells easily, very easily. But I'm going to do some candle holders out of 4x4s. I'll be showing that here in a minute. I don't think I've done a video on it. I really need to. Maybe I'll turn the video from the live feed into a posted video. We'll see. Yeah, I was going to comment on your video yesterday. Say, hey, if all else fails, just turn into a candle holder. And I'm so excited that I finally got to see one of your lives. Like, my YouTube stuff doesn't tell me when you go live. I don't know why. It does for a lot of other people. But I just happened to pull up YouTube and, oh, hey, Keith live. I need to see this. Candle holders, hairpins, chopsticks, depends. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Would lot. There was one person, it was a comment on a post somewhere who was like, I don't throw away any scrap. If nothing else, it can become a toothpick. I was like, sure. 6 or 7 more of those boards. That's cool. Like that's a really interesting size board that you have there, and you can do a lot with it. Especially since you have a joiner. Like you can turn that into full-size boards if you need to. Between the bandsaw and the joiner. I think my daughter's home from playing Cube. Bella. Yeah. I thought it was you coming home. Don't lock it. I thought it was you coming home. And then I was like, oh my God, it's Bella. Like I had, yeah, I just walked in the garage. And I had just started YouTube Live. Yeah. So how did Cube go? Did you win?
No,
What?
I lost by this much. I actually would have won, but because I squatted down to throw, he was like, "No, you can't squat."
You can squat?
That's what I said. I was
Yeah.
like, "Let me call my dad," and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna call your dad, so he's gonna be on your side." So yeah, I knocked over the last one, and because I squatted down, he was like, "No."
You can. There's nothing that says
And
you
I
can't.
know.
He
I
has the
literally
rules
pulled
with
up the
him.
rules. So yeah, I
You just can't
won.
helicopter.
Exactly, I would have won, but
Yeah.
no, apparently not, because I can't squat.
Okay.
Okay, how do you like the one?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
every
say
time
hi
I-
to Lola or whatever.
Okay. So you're gonna check the wood pile. A few weeks back. Yeah. I'm gonna check the wood pile for something to work with. Made a wood project, chunk of wood from firewood a few weeks back. I don't like throwing away wood, and I'll show you guys in a minute the pile of scrap I have for my scrapper days. That's why I started the scrapper days, was to try to use some of the scrap and not just throw it away. I have burned some stuff, but I don't like doing it. Comes on hardwood dunnage. Ooh, nice. Like, it's great getting free finds like that. I like to go dumpster diving at construction sites for like new houses and stuff. We got a lot of new houses coming in the neighborhood, or not the neighborhood. I'm sorry, but in our town. So, I mean, shoot, even just a pine 2x4, they throw those things away all the time because they're a little warped or it was excess or whatever, and I can use it. I use 2x4s all the time for random things. All right, so this is almost done. I really want to stick my finger in there, but I won't. It's intrusive thoughts. All right, now this is done. I gotta go show it to my daughter. She's gonna want to see it. Just give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna put the microphone down. You're gonna see a blank laser. Even your sawdust gets it. Yeah, I've thought of actually taking my cedar sawdust and bagging it up. I just haven't done it. 4 bundles of 12-foot 2x4. Oh, nice. You can do so much with a 2x4. That'd be a great video, actually, Keith, is showing what you can make out of something like that. All right, I'm going to put the microphone down for just a minute, go in the house, and show my daughter. 8-mile long project right now. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Dad? Pile of scraps. Anyone take it? Maple cherry. Oh, geez, Dad, you need to jump on that. Shoot. Source of 2x4s be helping buying 4x4x8 this way. Nice. Yeah, again, like if anybody's building houses, go jump on their scrap. All right, so cool, Keith. That was all cleaned off. You were the only one on here at the time, so here we go. I got my daughter's mushroom and frog. I'll send that your way. I'm going to do another one. So I want to make sure this works. Ooh, man, I made some chili with dry beans after 4 hours on high on the crock pot and soaking them. Is that going to work? I've got to figure out. Ooh, that might work. That might actually work out easier than I thought it was going to. Yeah, so dry beans in the crock pot. I soaked them. I did a quick soak because, well, I'm lazy. No, that didn't work. Instead of doing a 24-hour soak on the beans, and it's almost ready. I just got a little bit to go. So I think I have to raise up the laser head a little bit. I thought I was going to have to do this a little bit differently. Nope, I think I will have to anyway. And it might take me... Yeah, I'm going to... Oh, this is going to be interesting. To get this to stay flat. So it's a pentagon, right? So one side has to be down to get a flat surface on there. How do I do that? How do I get around that problem? Maybe just 2? It almost does it. Almost does it, but not quite. I need to set up some tape. That's what I need to do. I've got my red tape. My nuclear red tape. Let's see if that solves the problem. Keep things from slipping. That's what I'm really worried about here. There we go. It's almost level. I mean, it's not going to get perfectly level because it is rounded at some point. But let's see here. Oh. Let's see if I can. I'm going to have to make a jig for this at some point. There we go. But I'll have to make a jig for it. All right, let's see what happens when I figure out the height. Buy a 5-axis laser? Sure, yeah, I'll just go ahead and buy a 5-axis laser. And by the way, what's up, soldier? I do have, well, what I need is a rotary that has a chuck. One of these days I'll buy that. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So let me first off focus that. All right, let me move the laser head over. Okay. I'll make sure that's not going to be. So at that point, it's way, way off. But at the highest point, or the higher point, still way off. Okay. I'm going to drop it down, we'll say 15 millimeters. Let's see what happens. That's what I did last time, right? It's all right for it to be defocused a little bit. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's almost centered right there. All right, so what design am I going to put on this thing? I'll just do one of the other ones. That's going to be almost centered right there. Pretty much centered. Okay. I'm just going to do one of the other ones and leave it at that, and then we'll give that away. So I've done the frog. I'll do the dinosaur. So we're going to go ahead and move that. Take Mr. Dino. And rotate that 270 degrees. That should put it right. Yep, it did. This also has a double. There we go. Put that right there. Shrink that down a little bit. All right, let's see what that looks like when I frame it. A little bit too big. Okay. So I'm going to make him a little bit smaller. Oops. Hold on, guys. I got to make a couple of adjustments here. There we go. Make them a little bit smaller. I'm going to home this. And then frame it. Let's see what happens here. That's pretty much centered. Okay. So we're getting the little brontosaurus guy here. And let's see if this works. And we'll give it away. Seems to be working. Cool. So let's give it away. Huh. Just send me a text. Okay, well, I won't see the text until later because the way YouTube works, it won't even send it to my my Apple Watch. Went 10 last time. All right, let me go ahead and do a spin. See who wins this. So, everybody who's on here, who's actually paying attention, who's live, shoot me a message. I know I got Soldier, I got Keith, I got my dad. Anybody else, let me know real quick. So, and see who I give this away to. So if you're watching, if you're listening, if you're paying attention, leave a comment. I'll put you in the spin to win here. Yeah, let me see what message. Gotcha. Did I mention I made chili for dinner tonight? I love making chili. It's that time of year to make chili. All right. I'll give everybody a chance to post a comment real quick and see who's going to win this little guy. Need to go work on the tortilla press. Oh, nice. Well, I hope I can be on that for that. Spin from the subscribers. Cool. I really actually hope I could use a tortilla press. If not, I'll buy one from you. I'll go to your website. Do something for the 250 in the United States. Ooh, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, I'll see what I can do there. Because Elizabeth subscriber does not. So only subscribers who make their profile public. So if you go to the studio, you can click on the subscribers, and it's only subscribers who have made their profile public. Normally, other YouTubers, I think, defaults to public. So those are on there, but other people, it's not. Of course, yeah, it's a great idea. Remind me on my next live. I'll do something for that. I've been meaning to do a flag on the CNC. Maybe that's what I'll do next. So I could do a flag on the CNC. Because I need to do some work on the CNC anyway. Now that I have it cleaned off. Okay, so I've got a whole 3 people on here. Let's see who wins this. I'll shuffle a couple times, all 3 people, and spin and see who wins. And that is Soldier. All right. I don't remember if I have gotten an email from you. I'm going to send that your way. And you know what? If you want me to, I can throw American flag on there. Make it a little patriotic. American flag and a dinosaur. Why not? But that's a design my daughter had come up with. So that's what it is. But I can throw something on another face here. Maybe your logo for Soldier Farms and American flag. Shoot me an email at makersmurphy@gmail.com. That's makersmurphy@gmail.com. If you got your logo, I'll put it on there and I'll send it your way. No problem, soldier. Thanks for watching. I'm glad you think that. Like, it's pretty cool. I love being able to engrave on glass. That's the difference between a CO2 and a diode. A diode can't do this. Not natively, anyway. You have to do some stuff to make it work. A CO2 will do it. It's just the wavelength of light of the two different lasers. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, that's etched in there. That'll do it. I actually have that centered pretty well. It's a little off, only by a millimeter or so. Cool. Hey, we made some stuff today. We tested some settings and they worked. And I know I said something about making candles, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go say hi to the person who came by to visit. So I will send those things your way. Soldier, send me an email. Shoot me an email. I'll throw your logo on there if you want. I will, whatever you want. I'll throw it on there before I send it your way. I'm going to try to send everything out tomorrow. This is a little crooked. Hey, look at that. I fixed it. So, hey, we've been on here for an hour. One blue one that's supposed to be CO2. Should try to learn it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's probably an Omtech. Actually, if it's a blue. CO2 is awesome stuff, though. So thanks, everybody, for hanging out for the last hour. I will try to get on here on Saturday, do a Scrapper Day, do another giveaway, and we'll just see what happens. But thanks for hanging out today. Happy New Year, and congrats to the people who won something today. I'll get that sent out tomorrow, and I'll see you on the next one. So, as always, go make something.